Okay, boys and girls, welcome to DK's channel here. Today on the bench, you can actually see over here I got some glittery fender parts and things. We were working on another fender that's probably farther along than this is, but I'm going to divert from it and do this. This is an Ernie Ball VP Junior volume pedal, and the string is broken. So it has a broken string. That's not a tremendously exciting thing, but you can actually buy the replacement string kits for these, string and spring kits on Amazon or wherever for like, what's the price? I think it's like $5, something like that. But anyway, this is my channel and I'm going to do this my way. So they actually have directions and everything on how to do this, because apparently these springs do wear out. This was manufactured in 2016, so it's 3 years old and the string broke. I perchance to have lended this artist a Morley Little Alligator volume pedal, which is optical, no string to break there. But that's not to. I'm not insulting this product. It's just the way it is. So what we essentially have here, this is part of the directions. You take out the electronicals here, and then you can reach this mess back here. Here's a spring, and then there's a loop of cable on the tail and a loop of cable on the head, and the loop of cable here on the head had another couple of inches of cable. I think it's probably in here and it broke off. And then the tail has a loop here too. So this is designed to essentially wind around this potentiometer and turn it back and forth when you raise or lower the pedal. And as seen on the rear one here, they basically just doubled over a piece of string and put a crimper on it. So as long as I can get the right length of string, I don't think it's going to be a big deal to double over a piece of string. This was Kevlar string. I have radio dial cord that's probably way older than the pedal itself. But there should be another piece of this cable laying in here. It was here, it was with it. And I figured if I just got the appropriate length cable, made it, slipped it through here, I don't necessarily even need the crimper jig here. I can probably just, feed it through here and knot it, and we have to go past the guide, around the pot 3 times, and then back to the spring and string underneath. This rear one goes under the guide here. There's a little guide that goes under there. So this one rides under that guide, and it's just a piece of string that turns a pot. How hard can this be? So I'm going to just make a loop of dial cord cable here and wind it up and see what happens. Okay, well, that was fun and kind of a royal pain in the butt. So I tied a knot on my dial cord and then heated it up with a lighter so it made a big blob that couldn't go back through the grommet hole. So it comes down, goes over the guide, goes around the pot 3 times, and then to the spring, and then on the other end of the spring is the loop of wire. That's the original one, and the loop goes to the spring up here and over that little guide. So I guess if you didn't want to make your own strings out of dial cord, you could just go buy them. The 2 strings and the spring that are already cut to the right length and factory prepared cost like $5. You can buy it on Ernie Ball's website, or you can buy it on Amazon. I think but we had dial cord, and yay, I'm here. So I'm just going to put this Guts Works back in it and test it, and if it works, then hooray, it can go back to my friend, and then I can get my Morley little alligator back. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Okay, so I did fix it now, but I screwed up, and I ended up getting it backwards. So, you know, like forward is supposed to be louder and backward is supposed to be quieter, but I had it backwards because I'm an airhead and I goofed. So, anyway, I'll show you how that gets fixed. Okay, so it only took me like 4 tries to get the cord length right and everything else, and then to get it to spin the right direction. So let me draw you all the picture of what you're going to see. You've got your pedal, your teeter-totter portion, and there's going to be a string clip here and a string clip here. Okay, your pot is here, okay, and then there's a guide right there, and there's also a bar down here with another roller guide back here. Okay, so let's just draw the string. The string has to come down off of here, go over the guide, and go this way. We're going to go around and around, and then we come back here. We're going to go to the coily spring, and then from the coily spring we go underneath this guide and back up to the clip. Okay, so that's how it actually has to be done, and then it works. If you neglect to turn 90 degrees and you just come down and go around here, then you're going to end up with opposite pedal, where you rock it back and it gets louder, and you push it forward and it gets quieter. That was my mistake. I figured it out. So that's the pattern. Down, go around the guide, 1, 2, they say 3 wraps, but this essentially counts 1 pass, 2 pass, 3rd pass. I understand why they said 3, but it's technically 2 winds around. Spring, and back to here. And you got to kind of fiddle around with the cable length, because you want the spring to have some stretch on it, but not to be too ridiculous. So it's a pain in the keister, but we got it. Hooray. It's fixed. Do I really need to go prove it? No. But it is fixed. Thanks for watching.